What have you done like together to bond? Like, do you guys do like do you binge watch shows together or like do you cook together? What do you guys like to do to hang out?
We cook together, and we love computer games. So sometimes like he'd be downstairs because he's a like hardcore gamer, so he's always in his room just
Mm.
playing computer games. um but yeah, like sometimes he I don't always see him, sometimes lang, like siguro 2 times a week.
Mhm.
Despite living together.
Yeah, but we live together. Like his room is right beside my room, but I barely see him because he's always in his room just playing computer games. But yeah, like cooking is our bonding.
Mhm.
He
Mm.
loves movies as well. So you've been watching a lot of movies. The last movie that we watched um the other night was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Johnny Depp.
Mm.
So we watched that the other night. And then PlayStation. That's our bonding mainly.
What game do you guys play?
We just finished what's this game? The one with Norman Reedus, Death Stranding. So
Carla, you
Salita,
heard that?
Death Stranding.
Carla,
No,
you
I'm not. I'm not as cool as Nadine. I'm not a. I play Sims Mobile. Okay, that's how lame I am.
Carla, Carla, they don't play the game. They finish the game, di ba?
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
we
You know
Yeah,
why?
finish the
Because
game,
Nadine is the type na I have to finish this. Like I'm not gonna. Diba? That's
yeah.
you. Eh.
Can't stop unless I finish the game. No, but it's fun kasi, oh my God, fun fact. Ang daldal ko, di ba? The game kasi, do you guys know Norman Reedus?
Yes, Daryl
Yeah.
from Walking Dead.
Yeah, so he's in the game. He's the main character in the game. So
Oh
like
my god.
want to play that game just because of Norman Reedus. But before kasi it used to be it used to be it should have been Silent Hill. But
Ooh.
That's a scary game.
yeah,
That is
Yeah.
a really scary game.
it's supposed to be in Silent Hill, but they never finished the game. I think
Mhm.
I don't even know if they started making the game, but they gave him this one instead kasi nga hindi nga natuloy yung Silent Hill. But yeah, like imagine, dude, you're playing as Norman Reedus. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So
If you were to be in a video game,
I would
Nadine,
do it. I can die happy if I'm in a video game.
and what would be what kind of game would it be? And what weapon
Yeah.
would you have in it?
What kind of game?
Yeah.
Ooh, something like Final Fantasy.
Mhm.
But more on like I don't know because I'm super into Monster Hunter right now. So
Mhm.
like are you guys familiar with Monster Hunter?
Yung ba yung tawid ng tawid? Yun ba yun?
I love that she's just like, are you guys like she's like, parang, am I too dorky? No, go girl.
Just in any kind of game, like I'd be super happy na. Like it doesn't matter, like wala eh. Kasi it's like to me it's like the biggest achievement ever if you're programmed in a game. That's the coolest.
What
Like
would be the
Yeah.
weapon of choice for you?
right?
What would be your weapon of choice?
A katana.
Wow,
Oh,
really?
bagay. Bagay. Girl, you could totally be Kitana from Mortal Kombat. Like
Oh
with
my-
the hair and everything.
Can I just say Mortal Kombat like scared me, like scarred me when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I would play Mortal Kombat with my dad. This is a long time ago. I was still like when PlayStation came out for the very first time, PS1. My dad had Mortal Kombat, and then we would play that game. And then every time I would lose, you know how they would fall into a pit, and at the end of it,
Fatality.
there's like spikes.
The spikes.
So
Yeah.
that's me as a kid. So every time I see Mortal Kombat, but there's a new game. Is there a new game or a series or something
Yeah,
like
it just came out. It came out in November, I think, last year or October.
Yeah.
The latest Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it's a new game. It's just cool that your dad is playing Mortal Kombat. I mean, that's just cool.
My dad is also, but that was a long time ago. Like PlayStation 1 pa, which was the year 2000 or something like that. I'm
Oh
not
my god,
sure.
you're like so young.
But that's where I picked it up. That's why I love playing computer games. It's because of him. Like, as a kid, like he would play all these like random games. And then I'd be like lying down on the floor and watching him play. Like those are one of like the best memories of my dad ever. Just to
Oh,
watch him play computer games. And eventually when I grew up, I picked up the same thing. So yeah.
their
Wow.
family's just so cool. Like they're so chill, but like cool at the same time. It's like, yeah,
Immersive,
I'm a gamer because my dad, when PS came out, he got it, and you were way too young to be playing Mortal Kombat, girl.
Dad,
Your dad did not check.
my my dad is a big influence because like, even the music that he loves, because you know how like before it was like mga cassette tapes
Yeah.
and the vinyl, so he would play like all different kinds of music, like 80s music, 70s even, and 90s. So even until now, like my playlists are like some of my playlists are like old songs,
Mhm.
and like, those
Mm.
are my go-to like songs. Like every time, like I would wake up in the morning, it's my 80s playlist, like whole day, or even for like weeks and weeks on, and I would never get tired of it.
Since you're talking about your dad, right? So how
Yeah.
much does he influence you as an artist? Bringing it in
Mm.
the lessons that you've learned from your dad. How did you bring that in the industry, and how you do now?
My dad is a very creative person. He's an artist.
Mhm.
So he doesn't his the way he thinks, it's always like, oh, I have to be different, or I wanna stand out. Because I remember we had a garage before, and he would because he was a mechanical engineer, so he would work on cars. And I remember there was this one time he made a car from scratch.
Wow.
Like even the body of the
What?
car, he made it from scratch, and even a motorcycle. I remember how he made it by was like fiberglass.
Mhm.
And then, because I would always go to, we call it the office, but it's like a garage. So he would work on cars and motorcycles there, and he would build them from like scratch.
Mhm.
So growing up, like my head, I'm always like thinking of like everything that's new, that's creative, and he loves music. Like he breathes music. So
Mm.
when I was a kid, it's always like music, 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 and then games, and then he draws. He's a really good artist too. So the creative side I got from him.
Wow.
And how about your
Yeah.
mom?
My mom is very. She's the way like she takes care of us. It's different. The way she cares and the organization. It's her. Like me being organized and being like OC, or maybe just a little OC. That's from her. And just like knowing how to create like a nice little space for myself. That's her. Like I don't know, basta yeah. She's also very caring, and she knows like what we need even before we say anything.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
parang her intuition, I got it from her. My intuition, I got it from her.
I
Nice.
Yeah.
love how she talks about I love how you talk about your family. It's so refreshing because these are questions that no one really asks. Diba? I mean, they always ask you about projects and
Yeah.
whatever else you're up to, but like to hear you talk about your family, that's so refreshing. I love it, girl. We're getting a lot of questions though, Nadine, because people got really excited when you brought the laptop upstairs so we could
Oh
sneak
my
out.
god.
Will you ever try like your hand at like vlogging, or is that something that you're just like not right now? Like, have you been thinking about maybe like doing a couple of videos?
Why
YouTube.
not? I mean,
Ah! Wait,
Oh,
wait, wait! Is that like a secret like thing that we just like wait, go? Just, ano,
sounds
ano,
like
is it?
I don't
Is it?
know.
Ah!
I'm with.
I don't know. No.
Why are you leaving? First of all, girl, where are you gonna go? Okay, you can't go anywhere. Stop leaving the frame.
I have a lot of stuff like I have a lot of plans for this year, and COVID isn't gonna stop any of those plans. So, they're coming. They're coming. Just wait.
Okay. So meron.
I'm ready. So basically, in short, yes. You're trying to swerve, but it's like,
I can't
and then
lie.
Rico's on the other side, and then you go on the other side, then it's me.
That's one thing that I can't do. I can't lie. I'm such a bad
Yeah.
person. Like, I can't hide my reaction.
Hindi
Every
namumula ka na. Namumula ka na. Your cheeks are so red.
No,
Yeah.
it's one thing.
Oh, game.
Okay.
Lustrous lang yan.
Yeah.
Yay.
Right.
Um,
Hey, let's talk about that. I mean, girls, the pictures that you've been posting, how has that been like? Are you still working on new things with them as well? Like, despite this entire ECQ, are you thinking of like new products or new collections? Creatively, how is the makeup going?
Well, I'm allowed to share this because it's for Lustrous naman. We're kind of having a hard time because, as you know, like, everything is on hold right now. So the ideas are coming along. I mean, we're already working on it, but like the production, we can't really start yet because of
Mm-hmm.
what is going on. But obviously, there's going to be another collection coming. We're just not sure when it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully soon. But then at the same time, kasi like, I really want to perfect this collection. This next one, I want to make sure that this is like the pinaka best, you
Ooh.
know?
ano yan, stay-at-home collection.
Pero collection.
The
Linen-
ECQ Gold
No,
collection.
but you know what? Like a lot of people are telling me na parang so how is your makeup doing? They're just asking me like, how is your makeup doing? Because it's the lockdown. Everyone's at home. No one's really wearing makeup and all that. They would tell me that, but then you know what I tell them? Like it helps to fix up even if
Yes.
you're at home. It helps with your self-esteem. Like that's why sometimes I'm here lang at home, pero I dress up.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been like for all the girls, like we haven't been really getting ready, fixing our hairs, like dressing up. So it kind of like puts down your self-esteem. I have a friend who went through the same thing, and I told her like, just put on makeup. Like even if you're just at
Yeah.
home, put on makeup. Like fix your hair, get ready. It doesn't matter where you are as long as because it makes you, diba? Like sometimes like it's self-care. Sometimes it makes you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
For you, Carla, because it really
Yeah.
helps. For me, it really
You're
helps.
you're so right. I mean, that's something that I think a lot of people don't really realize, especially when it comes to being stuck at home. Your mood really does change. And if you do something as simple as even just putting on kilay, and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I forgot I was so cute, things like that. And that was going to be my next question because, like, I love your white top now. What's
Okay.
your go-to like ECQ outfit? You know how everyone's like so into loungewear now. Like,
Yeah.
do you make it a point to dress up in going out clothes every day, or do you have like certain pieces that you're like, oh, this is cute and comfortable. I'm gonna wear this. Like, what are you wearing now?
I always just wear like white tops. I don't know, like
Mm.
I pretty much took out most of the color in my closet. It's all just white, nude, gray, black. It's all just like neutral colors. I
Mm-hmm.
have a few pieces na that's green or blue, pero super konti na lang. But I really wanted my cabinet to be full of neutral colors na lang, like minimalist. Like I'm not trying
Mm-hmm.
to be minimalist, but just like simple, but still fashionable. I'm not really like into loungewear. I still wear like right now I'm wearing like, oh, what do you call it? Like pants. I'm still wearing pants. This is denim. I still wear like the tops that I want to wear. I just try to be, parang what do you call it? Like boho chic,
Mm.
something like that. Like
Love that vibe.
printed, like printed shirts, tie dyes. I'm into tie dyes now. I don't know why, but it's always just like muted colors.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I love it because
It's like
she's in denim. Some people are like,
But it's
okay,
not,
the
but
chat right.
but it's no, it's cream. It's not really like
Okay.
denim, like blue denim.
Because did you see that meme? Someone was like, okay, this girl is like wearing jeans stuck at home in lockdown. Like, what are you trying to prove?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like a
I
mom.
mean, it's a little much for me.
I love wearing comfy pants though.
Mm,
Like not denim
yeah.
because they're a bit too hard there. This one, it's denim but it's really soft.
Mhm.
You look so comfy, like
Uh,
fresh and comfy.
it looks
What's
comfy.
the secret? Oh, that's the secret. Oh my God. Cal, what is your skincare routine? Seriously.
Do not disturb.
Okay. Another thing that you've been posting a lot of online is your love for pasta. I mean, why wouldn't you love pasta? It's like the superior food. It's like the best thing ever. What have you been craving for during this ECQ? Like, is there a particular dish? Because everything is closed. We can't just like go out and like eat what we want. What
Yeah.
have you been like dreaming of?
Right now, oh my god, a lot. Raging ball, steak,
Yeah, the tomahawk.
steak. Yeah, I love their tenderloin, the Queensland
Mm.
that one, and memorize, memorize. You know what's funny? Share. Share. Every time I go to Raging Ball, they don't ask me what I want to order now or what I want to get. They already know. They don't give me a menu anymore.
Suki goals, Suki
Yeah,
vibe.
just confirm. Like, are you getting the Queensland also? Okay, with mashed potato and extra black garlic, extra truffle oil, and then I see. I swear they don't ask me anymore because they know what I want to get. Anyway, that and then I don't know if you've tried Luso. It's in Greenbelt.
No, but I've heard about it. My sister loves it.
I love
So good
Luso.
though.
I love it. My favorite is their spinach tagliarini.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds good.
So good. And then you put foie gras. And they have this like foie gras salad also. But I know it's like it's not super healthy, but it's the best thing ever. Like I love foie gras. I can't like every time we eat out, it's always like foie gras, foie gras. Um, I miss the foie gras terrine in Tomatito also.
How about street food?
Street food, kwek
Yeah.
kwek. I miss kwek kwek and fish balls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tapos you know what else I really like? You know how before there are what do we call it? Like yung homemade pizza and merong naglalako na nakabike.
Oh, you may oven. you may ham.
I
ham-
love those pizzas. I swear, I love those pizzas.
I love how she went from like foie and steak with like truffle oil to like, and those guys that bike in the street. That's like the best pizza.
I love street food.
Uh-huh.
It's the best, you know.
Are you gonna
This
do
is
anything for
why
us?
people love you. Like you're like so real. Like okay, I like the finer things in life, but your homegirl gotta have some street pizza every now and again.
Yeah, you know what? I had like Chinese food the other day, and I really missed the tofu. But I just made the
Mm.
sauce. It's so good. So tofu, and then we ordered tofu, and then we just made the sauce like toyo, and then onions, and then you put a bit of chili in it.
Huh.
Tapos calamansi. Oh, it's the best thing ever. And what's that? Manga with bagoong. I miss it.
Yes. Oh my god, green mango with spicy bagoong.
How
Yeah.
many can you eat? How many?
How many? What do you mean?
How many mangoes?
How many mangoes? I can eat probably 3.
I had 3 mangoes like a few days ago. I had 3 mangoes and an entire bowl of bagoong.
Oh my god! You know how they used to sell like the ones on the sticks?
Yeah.
Bagoong and that. Oh, that's the best thing ever! I swear, I miss it.
Can
So
the world go back to normal?
we're heading to lunch now. For those that are tuning in, we have Nadine. We're heading to lunch. It is 12 o'clock. Are you going to be cooking for us today, Nadine? Are you going to show off your
Wait lang,
skills?
I'm not ready. Wait lang. What do I have? Do I have anything in the fridge? I don't even know. Wait lang, am I gonna cook?
If you want.
Or you
Luto.
could sample us more songs, since you're working on music.
Oh my god. Oh my
Or you
god.
or you could sing and cook, because let's
I
face
can
it, you can
sing.
do like 10 million things at the
I
same
don't know
time.
what I can cook. I'm not ready to cook.
Okay,
Now,
sing.
now I'm thinking what I can. Oh my god, you you.
Do you want her to sing? Do you want her to cook?
Oh
Please
my
let us know
god.
at RX931.
Wala akong choice kasi wala naman akong lulutuin today. I told myself I wasn't gonna cook because I have this.
Okay.
Wow, kasalanan pa namin. Thanks, ha?
Okay, so what are we gonna do? What do you guys want me to do?
You're
Not
working on music. So,
Yeah.
do you want to share with us more? Because Complicated Love was Chef's Kiss. Can you share more?
Oh
Or
my
talk about more?
Sly, ha? Sly.
Tell us more.
Wait lang. I'm looking at because I left my phone downstairs.
Oh, okay. So naka-laptop siya.
I hope my boss doesn't get mad at me for sharing all the songs.
They will, never,
No!
they will never know.
Si Rico na bahala. It's just
Sino ba yung-
you, me, Rico, and 2,178 of our closest friends.
Sino ba yung magagalit? Ako bahala. Sino ba yan? Sino yan? Sige.
I don't know.
Yeah? Si Tito Brett. Hindi.
Yeah, Brett. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait lang. Am I ready to sing this?
You ready?
You can sample or you can talk about it first. Para, you give us like a backstory,
Sige.
like the inspiration behind it. Go.
I'll give a sneak peek of the song that's for my brother. Should I sing it or
Oh.
should I just read it?
How about you read it and then you sing it?
Oh my
Both.
Oh my god. Sige. Okay. Wait lang. I'm check kayo ha. You're getting it out of me.
You're being heard live over Cebu, over
God,
down.
I'm already. Wait lang. Okay. So should I read it first?
Yeah, go.
Sige, first verse lang.
Okay, go.
So, I'm not even gonna tell you the title of the song, but okay. This is the first verse. This world never deserved you, just a beautiful soul passing through. It's hard to find the words to express the way I'm missing you.
Nice.
Oh my God, Nadine. You wrote that?
Marcus wrote it. That part he wrote it.
It's so, oh my gosh, wow, okay.
This is what I'm trying to say kanina. You just have to find the right people to work with. Because like there are people na you just give them a little bit of insight about yourself. And it feels like, how when they work for you or when they write for you, it feels like they know like everything about you already. This song, when Marcus sent this to me, I cried. Like the first time I heard it, I cried. Because I'm getting goosebumps right now. Because I was like, in that short, like we had dinner kasi, and then in that short amount of time, like he doesn't know a lot about me. I just told him that night about my brother, and it's funny how it feels like he just took the words right out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knew exactly what I wanted to say.
Mm.
Diba? Like
oh good, yeah.
Like I'm so thankful that I'm working with the right people. And I'm super excited for I'm so stoked. I'm so excited for this album.
People are so excited. Can you share with us how many songs are there going to be? Because we got a couple of questions about how many songs. Can you share that information?
Secret.
Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna tell you like how many we're planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
But right now we're already at number 10.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Hey.
So now that that's out of the way, you still have to give us a sample.
Sample.
Oh my god. I got so conscious. Okay. Oh, wait, how does it go again? Okay, okay. So, wait lang, wait lang.
You want us to count you in?
No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. This world never deserved you. Just a beautiful soul passing through. It's hard to find the words to express the way you're moving you. You've gone to a better place. Heartbreak I can erase. My dreams always see your face. This hole that you left when you left, I'm so broken, but I know you've gone to a better place. I take it day to day.
Oh my
And
God,
then
I got goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I'm not even
so
pretending.
nervous. This is the first time I did this. And I'm kind of scared. Baka mamaya I receive a text, why did you sing your songs?
No, 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 no. I mean,
Thank you.
just
Thank
a
you.
it's just
Yeah,
a private chat between
I
two
know.
friends.
This is not private. This is probably gonna go on Instagram with screen capture and all that.
Nadine, thank you. My gosh,
Thank
I'm so excited. Like honestly, like
Like that's all I've been thinking about. And like I really told myself that, like nothing's gonna stop this album from happening. Like I'm super excited.
mm,
I'm really
mm.
excited. Like super.
When you recorded that song and you finished it, who was the first person that got to hear it aside from you and aside from Marcus?
I haven't recorded it yet. I
Ah,
I don't have a mic.
yeah, we're on ECQ.
Right now we're finishing everything, and then as soon as as everything is lifted na, we're gonna like grind in the studio and start recording everything.
Mhm.
So excited for you, girl. That's gonna be amazing.
Guys, that's why I'm sharing all of this stuff.
It's because she loves us, Rico,
Thank
and all of them on and it's an
Thanks
exclusive.
for
Nadine is
tuning in, everyone. I didn't even greet everyone. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
she's gonna get into a lot of trouble with her mga producers, but you know what? It's fine
You
because
know,
Rico is part bouncer, so
Everybody messes with you.
you control you control the stuff that comes out on Insta. You message everyone. Don't repost this. Not allowed. Not allowed. Only for our show.
Okay, but
give credit where credit is due. Charot, charot. Okay, but oh my god, thank you for sharing that. I love that you literally have so many different kinds of songs and different tracks, and at the same time, it's these different like areas of your life. Would you
Yeah.
say that this is going to be the most intimate you've ever been music wise? Because like, girl, I mean, a song about your brother, like, wow, right? And then another song, it's just like how intimate and personal is this album going to be?
I dug deep, like I really did. I like opened a lot of Pandora's boxes and really like wanted to put them in the songs. Because I don't know, it's like I want this to be like a diary that
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
that everyone could experience.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it
Is
it
there,
is it is very personal.
is there a title already for the album?
Wala pa.
Wala pa. Okay.
Wala
Oh
So
my
pa.
gosh.
We'll
and
figure it out when everything starts coming together.
Nadine, you've gone through so much in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
You never hid how you felt. You always stood beside the questions. You would always answer. Where do you find the strength to face all of that
Yeah.
head on? And especially with social media, people could be mean sometimes, diba? So you find so much strength, and where do you get it from?
I don't know. It just kind of happens.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't it's not the kind of like, it's not the kind of things na like after I regret. Kasi I've been quoted so many times. Like I've said so many things already. Not everyone, liked what I said. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people a lot of people liked it, but not a lot of people like I mean they didn't hate it, but they're like, why would she say things like that? But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't regret what I said.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Especially those, those interviews. I guess I'm not really worried about anymore. Because before I used to care about what people would say about me.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I grew so much, like being in this industry, I grew so much, and I learned to, um, I guess I just learned how to be bulletproof,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
I only care about like what I think about myself.
Mhm.
Mm.
If I do say something, if I do make a mistake, not just say, but like if I make a mistake, and then that's on me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I also don't wanna act like I'm perfect.
Mhm.
Like I'm
Mhm.
human, if I make mistakes, then I make those mistakes and I learn from it. But I'm not the kind of person man who would say like things or do things to step on other people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I will never do. Like I never want to hurt other people.
Mhm.
Mhm.
'Di ba? It just doesn't feel right if you do. Like I will never wish, ill on other people.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just don't. That's why I don't understand like why there are a lot of people who don't like me, and there are a lot of people who say a lot of bad stuff about me. At this point, like I don't really care anymore because the only thing that matters is that like I'm good, my family is good, like my friends are okay. That's the only thing that matters to me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's so true, you know? It's like it's so refreshing to hear, especially from a celebrity, a personality like you, who people think, oh, everyone loves her, or oh, she's got everything, like it's so good. And then you're just like, it's because I'm being myself. It's because I'm just being 100% honest. And if people don't like me, then that's on them. I
And
mean, that's so refreshing.
and at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is, like what you think about yourself.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's not what other people think about you, it's what you think about yourself. People
Nadine,
don't what? What? What?
sino yun? Turo mo.
What?
Sino? Sino daw? Suntukan daw.
Wala.
Pero
No,
when you feel something like that, kanino ka una nagsusumbong? Do you tell your mom, your dad, to
no,
calcify?
'cause I don't let it affect me.
Mhm.
I don't kasi it's not worth it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Carla, when you said na like we like people like we don't have everything. Like people might think na oh their lives are so good, they have everything. We don't. That's one of the things that I want people to know and understand and to remember that we don't have everything. I mean, I there are a lot of things that I want to achieve, a lot of things that I want to do, you know,
Mhm.
like a lot of things in my life that I wish were different.
Mhm.
A lot of things that happened in my life that I wish never happened. It's
Mhm.
because they always think that our lives are so glamorous, we're so like walang problema, it's so easy. It's hard. It's hard. The biggest challenge that I ever experienced being in this industry is to learn how to put a straight face on,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and even though like you're inside, you're already falling apart. That
Mm.
I experienced that when my brother died. Like I
Mhm.
was doing showtime like every day
Mhm.
when he died. I was there every day, but I did showtime, and it was so hard because I had to put a happy face on, a smiling face on, but deep down I was like breaking because of what happened.
Actually, Marie, like I think a lot of people will agree with me when we say the admiration for you like grew when that happened because it's not easy losing a loved one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's I feel like it would hurt and be harder even more when you're in the public eye because like you are a celebrity. So no matter what you do, you're under a microscope. Like
Yeah.
things are blown up a lot
Yeah.
more compared to somebody who is a private citizen, as they say.
Yeah.
So for somebody like you who has to go to work every day, people don't realize kasi being a celebrity, doing the things that you do, it's not easy. People are like, oh, that's easy money. She just has to be cute, smile, say a few things on TV, and she gets paid so much. But you know, when you have problems, real problems, and
Mhm.
things happen in your life because your life is still a regular life,
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
becomes harder to do the things that you have to do. And you had so many commitments lined up when
Yeah.
that happened and you still did them. So, you know, kudos to you, girl, because I mean, it's not easy living your life. And I love that you say that. Like, people think
Yeah.
my life's perfect, I have it all, I don't. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the reality.
Yeah. And everything is magnified.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
if we make mistakes, it's always like magnified like 10 times.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the things that I had a hard time dealing with. Because it's hard eh. Like we make mistakes also,
Mhm.
'di ba?
Yeah.
We're people too. So, but we are in this industry and there's a reason why we're all here,
Mhm.
you know, like we have to deal with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Was there any advice that any celebrity gave you that stuck with you? Because you know how, syempre, there are others that have been in the industry longer than you. Has anyone ever given you advice and you're like, oh, that's so good. I'm gonna take that with me.
I don't know. I can't remember anything.
So the advice is just all like, no, I got this.
Parang wala.
I'm good with my life.
I get really shy when when I work with other celebrities.
Mhm.
Really?
I get really shy.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as, what do you call it? I'm not as easy to, like it's hard for me to converse with other people
Mhm.
if I don't know them that well.
Uh huh.
So I can't just start conversations with them like that and have like deep and meaningful ones then. Because if it's work, it's work talaga.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Mm.
but Tito Boy, I remember now. Okay, I'm remembering na Tito Boy when we were doing your moment. I love Tito Boy. Tito Boy is it's such an intelligent, is an intelligent person. Like I love, kasi in your moment, kasi we have a lot of times na we're just sitting down waiting to start shooting. So
Mm-hmm.
I would talk to him like all the time because I got a lot of good insights from him, a lot of life lessons. With Tito Boy kasi, he it's the simplest thing ever. He just said to keep doing what you're doing.
Mm.
Because it only means that I'm doing something right.
Mhm.
Yup.
'Di ba? So that, I don't know. Yeah.
And
Tuloy mo.
speaking of your moment, that was a different show. It was a reality show. It was you being the judge.
Oh my
Um,
God.
how ano yung takeaway mo dun sa journey na yun na you're not the
Yeah.
one being judge, ikaw na ngayon yung judge. Ano yung nakita mo sa the different talents that we got here in the Philippines?
No, there's so many like talented Filipinos. Ang dami. It's really overwhelming to be in that show kasi you see them, you witness, like talents from every part of the Philippines, every part of the country. So what do you call it? What's this word? Nakakataba ng puso. That's what I always say. Like every time someone
Mm-hmm.
asks about that show, kasi Filipinos are so talented.
Mhm.
Yes. True.
And to see and to witness, these to witness them like kind of like being in the show and going one step further into their dreams, parang it's like you see their dreams unfolding in front of you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them really do competitions, like not just here, abroad pa even.
Mhm.
And it's something that we should be proud of. Like it's not things that they do that's not easy, yung mga stunts nila, and like even just practicing, and they tell you their stories. Now when they practice on concrete because they don't really have, they don't really have budget to rent a studio and to rehearse there. So meron pang isa I can remember, every time they would practice, pag may dadaan na tricycle, they have to stop and they have to go back into the beginning of the performance.
Oh my gosh.
Diba? Just to see like all the hard work that they put in, and to see like, all the talent that they can give you. But so there, it's just, it's amazing.
Oh,
Mhm.
speaking of talent, is there any hidden talent that you want to show us that not a lot?
Wala, I'm not that special.
Boy, never say that.
No.
You are amazing and you are valuable. Never sell yourself short.
But I don't have any special talents.
Is there something that you're trying to learn? Is there something that you're trying to learn during this ECQ aside from black garden and gardening?
I'm trying to learn. Oh my God, I don't know.
How to rap, beatbox?
No, I will. I don't have any instruments.
Girl, you can learn. Just
I know. I don't have.
go on Lazada, buy a guitar or
No.
something.
I know, but my head has really been into just working on the album.
And that's where it should stay because we need that album.
that's where my head is. Talaga.
Nadine,
Okay.
people are asking though, how has been Carla words? How has the moving process been decorating your house? I mean, you post pictures now of furniture all the
Yeah.
time. Like, I mean, despite the ECQ, how has everything been moving into this new space,
Yeah.
fixing it up the way you want? Like, is your closet done? How is your living room? Like, what's home updates, please?
Home updates. Okay. Well, a lot of the furniture that I ordered, they haven't arrived yet. Well, one I think is here na in the Philippines, but they haven't delivered. Everything talaga is put on hold there. But all the stuff that are here now, I have been, like I've been organizing. Like my closet, I finished organizing a couple of weeks ago. I really took out all the clothes and all the shoes, accessories, bags that I won't use na. Kasi there's no reason in keeping it in the closet. So
Mm-hmm.
I took them all out. I told you I Marie Kondo'd my condo. But yeah, so all the clothes, all the furniture, even like plates that I don't see myself using anymore. What else? Even yung mga knickknacks like mga vase, mga decor, all of that. I'm selling them on my Depop account because parang there's no reason to keep them na eh. It's just space, and I really wanna what do you call it? I can't be a minimalist because I have too much shit. Too much stuff.
My radio. We love it.
I'm sorry. Choppy. No, there was a glitch.
There was a
Yeah.
glitch.
Stop. There was a glitch.
Shoot
There was a
na-
glitch.
There was a glitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have Wi-Fi.
I got
Wi-Fi. Pero, Nadine, you have any tips for those na nag-hoard? Na you-
No, you know what?
Gamit.
I was a hoarder.
Really?
They're like buying so much clothes. Like I'd be at the mall just hoarding all the clothes that I feel like I can wear but never get
Mhm.
worn. So they're all in boxes now, and then I'm selling them like slowly. I'm selling them on. It's hard kasi to sell because I have to wear it, then I have to take a photo of it, change for the other. So it's pretty tough. But yeah, for the hoarders, I learned kasi this is what I learned. I every time I would go to the mall na kasi the mall is super close. I just walking distance lang eh. So every time I go to the mall, like I think if I see something that I like, I think to myself muna, like, how many times am I gonna use this? Am I even gonna,
Mm.
is this gonna, like what Marie Kondo said, does this like spark joy? Am I happy? Like after 5 years, do I still want to see this? You really have to think about it. Because not a lot of people have the means to let go of stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm lucky because the fans like really support me and they like the stuff that I'm selling. But for others who don't really have the means to let go of these things, it's hard. That's what
Yeah.
I It's so hard to get rid of stuff, especially if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to like throw away things. I'm so against that. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want to use it anymore, like how people just throw it away or give it away. But you bought this for how much, and then you're just gonna give it away. It's like sayang. That's why I'm selling all my stuff. But what I do kasi is, and I've been doing this for quite a long time, like years even, and the fans know this. Every time I sell something or every time I do a sale, I donate the money so I can help, and it feels good because like all these things that I don't use anymore, that's just stuck here at home. Diba? Just collecting
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Like I sell them, and then I can help other people pa. So that makes me feel good.
And
We
speaking of,
stand. We
you
stand a
know,
socially responsible woman. We
you know,
stand.
Carla and everybody that's watching, for those who don't know, I actually saw a few posts on Facebook when this ECQ thing started that Nadine has actually been sharing some PPEs, acrylic boxes, and feeding a lot of the people at the DJNRMH. This is a thing
Yeah.
for your tita who posted it, who's really, really proud of you. So, hey, big ups on, for helping out.
You
Yeah.
know,
Go
Nadine,
ahead.
it's amazing because especially now that everybody needs help. You know
Mhm.
how sometimes if you go on Twitter, you go online, people are like bombarding celebrities now. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are you only posting about stuff you're cooking, blah blah blah? But people don't realize that celebrities are helping. It's just that some of them don't say that they are, and you are one of them. I always tell people that. Like I'm like, you know what? There are celebrities that are helping, and they're just
Yeah.
not saying anything because it's not about the publicity. It's just about helping, and I stand you for that, girl, because
You-
you're just like I'm just gonna help. Like I'm not even gonna say like if somebody else shares it, then that's how people find out. But I love that you don't really care for the publicity. Good
Yeah,
on you.
yeah, because like what I said earlier, like it doesn't really matter what people think about me. Like at the end of the day, like what matters to me is what I think about myself. So if like, if I help out and people don't really know about it, like it doesn't matter. Like, as long
Mhm.
as I know that I help,
Mhm.
that's something that matters to me. So I
Agreed.
don't really care.
Well, Nadine, one
Care.
thing that
I don't
matters
care
to us,
talaga.
one thing that matters to us now is that you've been inspiring us to clear our closets. So since you're talking about closet organizing, can we take a look at your closet?
Oh my God. Okay, fine.
Closet
Fine.
tour! Closet tour!
Okay, fine. No, wait. O sige, after na lang.
Na. Okay, tulog
Oh,
pa rin.
God! Oh my
Galing, galing taping eh. Galing taping.
God! Nga.
Agot.
My closet is a bit small, but I'd love to show you guys. It's
Maliit siya.
it's dark, but can
Okay.
you guys see it?
Oh, wow.
Wait
Okay,
lang.
That's
wait.
a lot.
First of all, she's like, sorry guys, my closet is small. Anak ng siopaw. Ah,
The room.
kamusta
Okay.
stock room mo?
I wanna show you because I worked on this for
Okay, dali. Sana umabot yung
Hala,
wifi for those watching.
the Wi-Fi. Oh no.
So
It's
now we
okay.
are,
We've got a beautiful view of her
walang
necklaces.
internet sa loob.
Ayan. Ayan, walang internet.
Ayan. But yeah, like if you look at my shoes, like I have a lot of shoes, but I got rid of most of them na. Like
uh-huh,
all the shoes that I don't really use anymore, like I sold them
uh-huh.
because there's really no reason to keep them anymore. you
Mhm.
know. Yeah, it's just collecting dust. But yeah, that's wait lang. Yeah.
Nice.
I thought because the connection, nawawala yung connection eh.
And we
Okay.
appreciate the effort, girl, because you're holding your laptop. People don't
Yeah.
realize it's a laptop. It's not a
I'm holding
phone.
a laptop. I'm holding a laptop. But yeah, no, I just want to say like it's not that I'm OC or anything, but it's really nice to have like a good clean space.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's different. I'm actually gonna start cleaning up my parents' house next week.
Oh
Oh,
my
Oh
god,
wait,
I love that.
technically
that's
siya
exciting.
pa.
You can't leave it. Sorry.
I thought until May 15 lang eh. I thought until today. So I
Yeah.
really plan to go there and help them fix their house. But it's extended, so I have to I have to wait na naman. But yeah, I was planning to go there dapat on Monday and really, help them get because my parents are hoarders. I'm sorry. Yeah, my
She
mom
literally calls them out online.
my mom hoards plants.
Oh, really?
Plants, but she hoards them. Like in their house, like she has a lot of plants, lots of stuff.
Mga
But
orchid.
I understand that that a lot of things have sentimental value, which I completely understand. But at the same time, like
Yeah.
it's so hard to live in a place that's like masikip kasi the house is super like it's tight because there's so much stuff. And then
Mhm.
I keep
Mhm.
telling them like if you want to I don't know I'm ano kasi like it the when I go every time I go there I feel like I'm going spiritual na but the energy doesn't really flow well
Mhm.
because there's so much there's no parang the ventilation is also kind of it's weird basta it's suffocating every time I go there
Yeah.
so I want them to have a really nice and like space that's clean and peaceful. It's also hard because if you look around and you see a lot of things,
Of
Yes.
club. Ganon.
like clutter. There's a lot of
Mhm.
clutter there. That's why like I wanted to do a long post before about about decluttering because that's really been like my journey
Ah.
lockdown is happening. Like I'm just like cleaning everything and getting rid of everything. And it feels so good
Mhm.
seeing
Yeah.
like one spot lang that used to be like full of clutter and
Mhm.
messy.
Mhm.
In the kitchen, I cleaned the kitchen the other night because the like all the food that we stocked up, it's just all there. Like so much plastic. There's so much like boxes.
Mhm.
So I had to. I that's why I bought all the food organizers to make them look clean. And it's so hard to find like the things that you're looking for if it's so cluttered. But yeah,
Yeah.
what I'm doing, I'm still like in the process of organizing and cleaning the house. But like what I was saying, it just feels so good to be in a space that's like, clutter free.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
I don't know. I wanted to do a post about it, but
You
I,
do a
I
TED talk. You
huh?
should you should do a TED talk on this.
Dude, she has to do like
No.
a self-care like wisdom class, and then you have to wear like those white robes. Yung
Oh my,
medyo cult level na.
oh my god.
And then have your black garlic and your crystals and be like, so this is how to get through life.
Oh my
I will
god.
sign up.
Di ba?
Oh my
Nadine,
god.
But
just
that's so important because they say, diba, like a cluttered space is a reflection also of a cluttered mind. So like
Yeah.
in order to really just flow better, you need to start getting rid of unnecessary things.
It's so
nah,
healthy. No, it's so healthy. I swear.
Mm.
Like it makes
Purge,
you
purge things.
feel good. Yeah, it makes you feel good then to have like a really nice a clean space.
Nadine,
if
I
really quickly, people are commenting about your tattoo because I also saw it. Yeah, that one on your arm. When did you get it done? And what is it?
um this is my Japanese name.
Oh.
It's a weird backstory, but a couple of years ago I found out that my am I even allowed to say this? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine, but um, my uncle kasi, I was asking him about, you know, like I was asking him about the family tree, our family tree,
Mm-hmm.
and then parang we ended up talking about like my great grandfather or was like someone like I'm not sure if it's great grandfather or great grandfather. Basta he said that our last name wouldn't have been Lustre.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Japanese. It's Komiya because my great grandfather, I think he said is Japanese.
Mhm.
Then he moved here, married the Filipina, but he ended up changing his last name to his business partner's last name, which is Lustre.
Mhm.
What?
Right? Like
That's so trippy. What?
that's so crazy, right?
Okay.
It was weird how like even as a kid, I've always been fascinated with the Japanese culture.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I feel like I always feel like I belong somewhere there. I've always had that feeling. And then when he told me about it, and then my one of my aunts also like confirmed, I was like, oh, that's crazy. It would have been Komiya. So
Yeah.
this my tattoo means Nozomi Komiya because Nozomi uh, means hope, and
Mhm.
Nadine also means hope. So I kind of just like figured that out and decided
Oh,
to use that. And then the last two letters, it's Komiya, which is our would be family last name. Would
that's
have.
insane. Because you do love Japan. We were
Yeah.
talking before. You love everything about
As a kid, I
Japan.
was obsessed with like the Japanese culture. I loved anime. I loved Japanese food. I loved, like just their culture in general. And I've always wanted to go there.
That's so
So,
trippy.
That
yeah.
explains the hair, Carla. That explains the Japanese hair going on.
But
Dude,
my
dude,
hair is
Right?
she's got that vibe, like
so, yeah.
okay,
Who would have
when
thought
this
though?
ECQ when this ECQ is over, what are the first places you're going to hit up? Because you know how like there's so many guys that are like, I just need my barber, and then other girls are like, I just need to get my nails done, or I just
Yeah.
need a wax.
You
Like what
know,
are the first things you're gonna do?
studio.
Oh yes,
Now, you
that's
know
what I was
what's
gonna
funny?
say.
When this ECQ started, I had nail extensions.
What happened?
It's all gone, girl. Like it all like grew na. And
Mhm.
then I would cut them like every week. Tapos wala na. It's all gone.
You became your own nail tech. I love
Yeah.
it.
You
Wala
know,
na siya. Gone.
Carla and
But
Nadine, you guys were
yeah,
discussing earlier about the tattoo. Now, as you were showing your fingernails, we're
Yeah.
seeing more tattoos.
yeah.
What tattoos
I
you have?
so this one and this one, sabay. I got these ones before the ECQ happened
Mm-hmm.
because my friends threw a tattoo party. I think that was Tuesday. Kasi
Mhm.
di ba parang the ECQ happened on a Saturday or basta on a weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
Sunday.
2 days before that, Tuesday, we had a tattoo party and then I had these done. So I was planning to get a snake on my foot, like a big one.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
to me kasi it means na parang like to keep my feet on the ground
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
because there's a snake crawling. So I didn't do that because it was too big. I got scared then eh. So I got this instead. It's a vine.
Mhm.
Lang parang to stay grounded, like a vine crawling on my fingers and then
Pa-
what else?
Pa-invite naman sa tattoo party. My gosh. Pa-invite
Oh
naman.
God, I honestly want another one. I want a butterfly.
I
Butterfly.
want a butterfly too. Oh my god.
Okay,
I
like a
have like
Mariah Carey
seven stuff
butterfly.
already.
Yeah, I want the butterfly because you know how like in class before they would teach you about reincarnation.
Ah.
So it was always a butterfly first. I
There's
don't know
always a deeper meaning with Nadine Lustre. Do you
what.
notice? It's like I was gonna say I want a butterfly because they're like so cute, and she's like, because we studied reincarnation, and I'm just like,
Sorry
That's
na.
okay, I gotta change my reason then, I guess. Look, girl, I've been looking.
Oh
Like
my
they're
God,
so
where do you want it?
nice.
Where do you want it?
I want it on my foot,
Like on the ankle or on the
on the
foot?
ankle, cause sorry, really quick, sorry, monsters, really quick tattoo test, cause I have a heart in my ankle, and
Yeah,
uh,
it's cute and everything, but I'm kind of bored. Like I want to make it
bigger.
more extravagant. Yeah. And I was researching, oh, so darky. Apparently, if you're gonna put over a tattoo, a heart, the easiest thing to put on top of it is a butterfly because it's like the same shape. So like
Yeah.
I started looking at like Bang Bang tattoo. You know the famous ones from New York? There's so many nice ones. Nadine, look, it's so pretty.
Nice. I like the
Okay,
shadow.
diba? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Anyway, so what else do you have?
what other tattoos?
What?
What other tattoos you got?
Oh, okay. So you want? I have 8 tattoos. I think.
Tattoo
Wait,
tour.
one, two,
Two,
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9.
nine. Wow, it's a lot.
Wow.
9 tattoos na pala. So yeah, you know what this is? You know what this is? This it says ma chérie, which is my sweetheart in French.
Oh,
That's me.
Master. Yeah.
I'm my sweetheart.
hell yeah.
Wala lang. I got this because it was nice. Oh, this is the first like not deep tattoo. I
Okay.
got it. It's nice. I wanted a tattoo like in here. So yeah. This is a friendship tattoo that sparkles. Kiana
Mm-hmm.
has this. Lauren has this, and one of our friends who's now in Siargao, Andrea has this. So it's the 4 of us who have it. And
Cute.
then because we extra.
You sparkle on your own, you know. Love it.
Okay, so this one, the rose. I had this retouched actually um in LA. This one naman, because one of my favorite flowers kasi is roses. So
Mhm.
every time
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, it's like I'm giving myself a rose. So it's more on like self-love.
Love. Okay, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this one,
Pretty.
it says nakayapak at nahihiwagahan. It's from Tadhana.
Okay.
Oh.
Because that's my brother's favorite, one of his favorite songs. I got this one on his death anniversary
Mhm.
Oh.
2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Um, Tama ba? 2 years ago or last year? 2 years ago.
So
Yeah.
you're
This one, um, uh, it's inspired from the song Everglow. Because you know how
Mm. Coldplay.
Coldplay, yeah. In the lyrics, kasi, what was the lyrics again? Still I see, and you might be gone, but the world may not know. Still I see you celestial.
Mhm.
Mm.
So moon is a celestial body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like that song kasi like every time I listen to that song, it reminds me of all the people that have passed na.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So yun. And then this one, it says ooh la la.
Ooh la
Uh,
la.
no, because Gaga ooh la la, because I love Lady Gaga.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So that's that. And then I have a heart here. So every time I look at it, it's like, do everything with love.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yon, that's why. Like every time like I do something, it reminds me to do everything with love or with heart, with
Mm.
all my heart. And then I have one here. Wait lang. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Latin.
Uh,
This is ego omnia, which means I am everything.
Ooh,
parang
Yep.
sa
girl.
parang sakit,
Yes.
no? Parang the
No,
rib part hurts.
this one can hurt. Like the one
Yes.
here, it can
They
hurt.
don't hurt. They
Diba?
don't hurt.
Surprisingly. I was like,
Everyone says that it, you're
go, go.
saying? No, 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 go, go.
No, everyone before I got it done, like all of the tattoo artists were like, masakit dyan, masakit dyan. Then when he was doing it, when Kuya Topek was doing it, the tattoo artist, I was like, I don't feel anything. Nagtatattoo ka na ba, Kuya Topek? I don't feel anything. I swear. But yeah, that's what it
Kasi
means.
naman, Nadine, ganun kang ka-strong. Yeah.
Yes. Be a
Ganun kang
strong woman.
yeah. So for those that are listening over, of course, RX931, we have Nadine Lustre. She's joining us. If you're on Facebook, you're watching us. James Banaag from ABS saying, "What's up?"
Oh my
Hi.
God, hello.
A lot of people are tuned in. Those that are watching, thank you for taking time. Don't forget, if you have questions, we'll have a final batch. Nadine goes all out as our official hashtag for today. So, yeah. So the album, no date yet on the album, but it's in the
Oh my
works.
God.
Surprise na lang yun. Bigla na lang magda-drop.
Hi, you have to give us a sneak peek
Yeah,
though,
of
because we're
course.
gonna play it.
Of course.
They give us
Diba?
that
Yeah.
listening. Thank you for singing for us, Nadine, and thank you for letting us
Yeah.
know.
No worries. I wasn't ready to sing, but I did it for you guys.
Thank you.
Well, you're amazing. So
You know,
that's how
Nadine,
it is.
you have a lot of fans since day one, since the Diary ng Pangit days, since the Pop
Yeah.
Girl days. Ano ang message mo sa kanila? They've been standing beside you, with you, at sila yung nakikipag-away sa marami. Pag inaaway nila ikaw, they stick up for you. So what is
Yeah.
for all your fans?
Short and sweet lang. You guys are crazy. I love you all. I hope everyone's okay. No, because I've said this so many times. Like, I super appreciate them. They're like out of this world. They're all crazy. I'm telling you. Like they just know. And like I love them so much because they've always been there like 24/7.
Mhm.
Like even the ones that have that supported me when I was still in Pop Girls. They're still there. That's why it's been a crazy, crazy journey for everyone. Not just us, but you guys are always in our hearts. So whatever it is, whatever happens, like that's always gonna remain the same.
And what will be your quote for 2020, Nadine? You know
Oh my
what?
God.
For your quotes. Your quotes make T-shirts.
We were sent T-shirts. It was so good. Like,
What? Let me think. Diba I said something? I said something last January.
let's see if somebody's gonna comment it now.
Someone's gonna comment it for sure.
Let me
But
see if we have that T-shirt design.
Oo nga. Guys, what did she say? What did she say daw in January?
2020 na.
Ano na, 2020 na, yeah.
I kind of want to change it now.
See, I have it
Okay.
here, T-shirt design.
Isip muna ako. Wag naman on the spot. Wait lang.
Sige.
But the ano na is so good though. People are all commenting it now. Ano na.
No, actually that's ano din like that's still what do you call it? That's relevant pa rin like ano na 2020 na. Next year, if we're all still in the same situation, ano na 2021 na guys, we're still here.
Ano na 2020 is like a mood because seriously it's like
getting a little bit of anxiety right now. Like if we're still in the same situation and it's 2021 now, like oh my god.
I quit life.
That's so scary. But yeah, ano na 2020 na.
Thank you to all the monsters who are commenting it.
Yeah, okay. No.
Nadine, thank you for joining us. My gosh, we're almost hitting 2 hours. Like we know that you're busy with your music and you're creating and you're just living your best life. And thank you for always making time for the monster because you've become such a good friend, not only of the station, but I'd like to think of Rico and I as well. Whenever we have you, it never feels like a guesting,
So
like
fun.
it's just a catch up. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
for everyone that's tuned in now, that's watching, that's been listening from the start. I mean, we're all in the same boat. We're all experiencing this weird 2020 where inspiration can sometimes be so hard to find and positivity is so low. What's your message for everyone during this entire time?
Uh, You know what? Like what I've been doing, relax, take it slow, watch your favorite movies, eat the food that you want to eat, that you can cook, of course. Don't try so hard to learn new skills or to, learn something new, because I don't think this is what what do you call it? Cause like what I said last time, Rico, diba, in my video when you asked me, like I feel like this is the time for us to all reflect.
Mhm.
I do believe that the spiritual, I do believe that the universe is preparing us for something bigger.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So like get to know yourself even more, and um just remember that everything's gonna be okay. There's really, I know it's like whatever it is that's happening, it's really scary, but just take it slow, just relax. And it's hard kasi to get anxiety in this, in this time. Like me, I still get anxiety like almost every day. Kasi every time I read the news, it's always like, like the stuff that's happening out there. It's really scary. But do you guys feel like, do you guys feel like, I'm sorry, I know this is just a message, but it's getting longer. But do you guys feel like, we've all been like disconnected physically, but in a way we all feel connected?
Mhm.
Yes.
Because of social media.
Oh, diba?
Yeah, you're
Share.
talking to people that you don't haven't spoken to in forever,
Exactly.
and the conversations aren't "How are you? What's good?" It's like actual meaty conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's like all the things that you haven't been doing for a long time, that you would always say, "Now I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." You're finally doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get in touch with yourself, and um yeah, there's nothing wrong with being inside your head, eh. Like get to know yourself even more. That really helped me, especially with the album, because there are so many things that I never wanted to what do you call it? I never wanted to pull up again, but because I did, like those are fears, and those are like things that I never wanted to face. But like at the end of every day, like when I decide to pull them up, like I get to face them. I get over them.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Connect with yourself. Look inwards.
Mhm.
You
Since you're
know.
talking about Nadine, since you're talking about yourself,
Yeah.
what would be your message to yourself from all the things that's been happening ngayon? Nadine of May 15th, 2020 would
Dean
be,
of 15.
yeah.
Oh my God. We can do this, girl. No, we can, no, I swear, like I'm happy with what you've become. Like there's so many things that happened like within the lockdown that we both never expected. So many issues that you have brought up and faced. I know that before you would always just run away from all these things, but I'm proud of you because you faced all of them and you got rid of them. And I'm happy with the person that you're becoming. This is only the beginning. If this album, I'm so excited with the album. If this album drops, that's only the beginning. So just keep working hard, just keep believing in yourself. Stop doubting yourself. You'll get there. Kapit lang, girl.
Nadine, maraming, maraming ulam na nasusunog dahil everybody's watching us.
Oh my God. No, that's a message for everyone as well. Like I want that to be my message for everyone as well. Just hang on. Like stop doubting yourself. Like, this is oh my God, there's so much I want to say, but just enjoy life, live life, feel everything. You can be sad right now, you can be anxious, you can be afraid, you can be like angry at something. But that's what I realized in kasi because of the lockdown, like everything that I've been feeling is valid, and just let yourself feel it. Kasi that's what life is all about. 'Di ba? Like, I've always been scared of being sad. I've always been scared of being alone, of being like angry, of being anxious. But I felt all of that because of the lockdown, and I learned to handle all of it. And now, like, I can really say that I've become, I'm a stronger person now because I did. And like harder challenges are gonna come, but I'm not scared. You know.
Oof. Why am I so like excited for you? Like, do you ever get that feeling when you're genuinely excited for somebody? Like, I'm so excited for this album. Really, I feel like
Me too. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna hype it up so much for you,
I
girl.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, Nadine,
Yeah.
part of the show, Carla and I will always have a surprise for you. So
Okay.
here we go. And on live on camera right now, we got nobody.
I knew you were gonna say
First
that.
of all, I got a little scared. I was like, but nobody's in the
You're
nobody's
gonna get a lot of people are gonna get pissed off at you. I swear.
Making up.
Kulay na yun. He likes the attention.
Oh, Nadine,
Monsters, at the end of the day, Nadine is fabulous. She's strong. She's independent. So, I mean, at the end of the day, she got herself. That's all you need to know, okay? It's her life. She's gonna live it. She's gonna live it the best way she can.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
enjoy lunch. Ano ulam mo ngayon, Nadine, before we head on out? What are you eating for lunch?
I'm eating my athlete's bite, my pack
Oh,
meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah, need to get that protein.
oh, it's not fair. Your collarbone, kamusta naman? What is it like with the collarbone? Sandali
Wala,
lang.
wala
There. Parehas lang tayo. No, but thank you, Nadine, for joining us. We
Thanks,
had
guys.
so much fun. Take care.
Oh wait, before I log out.
Tulog pa din. That is like it's the end of the show. Bang.
Bye.
Nadine, let's have you in the studio when the album drops on behalf of the Monster. Thank you very much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A Monster exclusive, Nadine
Have a
Lustre.
nice day, everyone.
Bye, Nadine.
All right, there you go. There you have it, Carla. It was only supposed to be an hour. It became an hour and a half. 2 full hours of Nadine,
Yes.
all for the Monster. So thank you guys for taking time to watch us. We hope you picked up a thing or two, or maybe a whole book out of that awesome conversation. Excited for
The
the album.
wisdom of Nadine Lustre. Honestly, I mean, you guys stand her for a reason. I genuinely love her. Like Rico, I'm so grateful that she's your friend, and then like I got to meet her because it's on another level. There are certain people that you're not necessarily super close to, but you root for them because you just believe in them so much. She's one of those few people that I truly believe in, and I think that the Monsters really enjoyed it. What a Friday! What a Friday!
Awesome
Okay, I
way
mean,
to end the week, right? It's like, can you imagine? And next week is a brand new week. You know what that means, Carla? It's a brand new list of guests as well,
oh no!
right? So I
Oh
just
my God.
clue for next week. We're gonna have an epic band na lumusot. That's one. Two, a singer-songwriter that's big in the States. So we'll talk to that person as well.